Hey Lucas, what's going on, bud? I hope you're doing good. Today we're going to be doing a couple different tasks that deal with the skill of overhand throwing. Before we can get into any of that though, can you make sure your environment is safe? Look at what I did. I moved all around all the furniture in my room so I have a nice big area of general space for me to go around in. I also made sure that no one is around. I have a lot of personal space to go around in. I don't have to worry about myself getting injured or anyone else getting injured. Can you make sure you have a safe environment like this? Okay, Lucas, now that our environment is safe, we can start our activities. So like I said, we're going to be doing overhand throwing today. We're going to be doing 3 different tests of overhand throwing. I know you know what overhand throwing is, but I'm going to show you a demonstration of what it looks like, okay? So we're going to focus our eyes on the target. We're going to make a T with our arms. We're going to stand sideways to the target. We're going to bend our elbow. We're going to step forward with our opposite foot, release, and follow through across the body just like that. And now I'll do a side view just so you can see it again. We're going to get our eyes on the target. We're going to make a T with our arms. We're going to stand sideways to the target. We're going to bend our elbow. We're going to step forward with our opposite foot. Just follow through down and across the body just like that. Okay, Lucas. For our first activity, we're going to be focusing on our body awareness. Body awareness has to do with our body parts, and for this activity, we're going to be focusing on our legs. For an overhand throw, we have to step forward with the foot opposite to our throwing arm. So that's what this activity is going to try to help us do. So what I did is we put a piece of tape right on the floor, right there, and a piece of, a colander over there to simulate a bucket. So what we're going to do is we're going to step over that line with our opposite foot and try to throw it into that bucket. So I'm going to show you how to do it first, just like this, okay? Remember, we want to make our T, and we're going to step forward with our opposite foot like that. Do you think you could do this activity with me, Lucas? Let's go. Let's try it. Remember to make our T, stand sideways, step forward with the opposite foot, follow through. 2 more times. T, step forward opposite foot. 1 more time. T, step forward opposite foot. Good job. Good job, Lucas. Okay, Lucas, for our next activity, we're going to be focusing on our qualities of effort, or how strong we can throw the ball overhand. So what we're going to do for this activity, what I have set up is, on the wall right here, we have a piece of tape right here as our target. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand a little bit away, approximately 5-10 feet. And what we're going to do is going to try to hit that piece of tape as hard as we can. But remember, we still have to use all the same teaching cues that we had. So what we have to do is make sure we're still using our T, stepping forward with our opposite foot. Okay, Lucas, do you think you could do this activity with me 3 times? Remember, we're still aiming for that spot on the wall that we made, and we want to use our muscles because we want to throw as strong as we can, okay? So we're going to do it 3 times. You ready? Remember, we're going to start in our T, step forward with our opposite foot, follow through across the body as hard as we can. 2 more times with our T, step forward with our opposite foot, as hard as we can. I want to see your muscles. 1 more time. Okay, Lucas, for our next activity, we're going to be focusing on our spatial awareness of levels. So for our levels, we have high, which is really, really tall. We have low, which is really, really short into the ground. And we have middle, which is somewhere in between, a nice in between the high and the low. So for this activity, what I have set up is 3 different levels of targets on the wall. We have a high level right here, we have a medium level, middle level right here, and we have a low level right here. So what we're gonna do, okay Lucas, so what we're gonna do is overhand throw 3 times to each of these 3 levels, starting with the highest one first, okay? You ready? Remember to make your T, Step forward with your opposite foot and aim nice and high for that top target. One more. Now we'll switch to the middle level, the one in the middle. Oh. It's okay if you're a little off, don't worry. One more at the middle. Now we're going to aim for the lowest one right there, all the way at the bottom. Make our T. Remember, we're stepping forward with our opposite foot also. Good job. Good. Okay, Lucas, for our next activity, we're going to focus on our relationship awareness of near and far. So in this picture, you can see that the house is near the front of the grass. And in this picture, the house is far from the front of the grass. So for this activity, what I have set up is a target on the wall right here and a piece of tape to simulate near right here and far right here. So what we're going to do is overhand throw 3 times from the near line and 3 times from the far line. You think you can do that with me? Good job. Good job. Now let's move to the tape far from the target. The one further, back here, this one. We're gonna do the same thing, aim for that target. That's 1. That's 2. Good job. Okay, Lucas, for our last activity, we're gonna focus on our relationship awareness of throwing to a partner. So what we're gonna do, I don't have any friends. This cone is gonna be my partner. So you can do the same thing. If you don't have anyone around you, you can just use an object to throw to a target. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw to our partner 3 times. Do you think you can do that with me? Let's go. Remember, make our T. Step forward with the opposite foot. Right to our partner or right to our target. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Good job. Hey Lucas, you did a great job today. Let's recap on what we learned today. For the first activity, where we stepped over the line into the bucket, did we step forward with our opposite foot or the foot on the same side of our body? Our opposite foot, right? Because we have to step with our opposite foot to our throwing arm, right? For our second activity, where we threw at the target on the wall, did we throw really, really soft or did we throw really, really strong? That's right, we threw really, really strong. Can you trace out the word strong with me in the air? S-T-R-O-N-G. For our third activity, we threw at different levels. Can you help me point out which level is the highest and which one's the lowest and which one's in the middle? Which one's the highest over here out of those 3? This one. Good job. Which one's the lowest? This one. Good job. And which one's in the middle? Good job, you know it. For our fourth activity, remember we learned about far and near with the 2 lines back there. Can you help me trace out far and near in the air with me? Let's start with far first, the one further. F-A-R. Good job. Now let's do near, which is closer to us. N-E-A-R. Great job. And for our fifth and last activity, can you remind me who or what we were aiming at? That's right, we were aiming at a partner, or in my case, I was aiming at a cone.